Good morning, guys. Yesterday I have performed a 130 km/h speed test on Autobahn in winter conditions. Actually, it doesn't seem like winter at the moment, but it is cold. I was also thinking to perform a 140 km/h speed, constant speed test on the same direction today, but it seems it's nonsense to do it because even with the 130 km, it was actually a disaster. So you can see the video. I'm going to put it in the description. Instead of that, 3 months ago, when I was driving from here to Istanbul, I have performed a 110 km constant speed test on Autobahn in summer conditions. But after 3 months, we are in winter. Actually, it's not, it doesn't look like winter, but it is winter and it's colder. So on the same route, I am going to again try the 110 km constant speed test. So you'll see the difference from summer to winter. Let's begin. Well, I am charging the car up to 97% because my car doesn't charge up to 100% with DC charges and stops at 97%. As I mentioned 3 months ago, I have performed this 110 kilometers constant speed test in the exact same route, and it was around, the car was giving the range of 323 kilometers. And today we are going to see what the consumption will be and what kind of range we are going to get at the winter time. It was summertime and the temperature was around 19 and 20 degrees. You can see it in my channel. At the moment, the temperature actually is not too cold. It changes between 8, 9 and 10 degrees, but I am going to climb a little bit. Maybe while climbing it's going to get less, so I am going to show you if it happens. So let's see what kind of range in winter time we are getting with MG4 Luxury 64kWh version at 110 km/h speed. So trip computer has been reset. Air condition HVAC is on. 110 km constant speed test starts in winter time. Outside 9 Celsius degrees and windy. Cruise control set to 110 km/h. Test started. Temperature 8 Celsius degrees. We have just passed the 100 kilometers mark. 103.2 kilometers, 19.5 kWh per 100 kilometer consumption. Average speed is 105 kilometers per hour. I have tried to keep up 110 kilometers as much as I can, and we have 100 kilometers more. So see you at next update. After 10,000 kilometers of driving this MG4 Luxury 64 kWh version, I would like to share some information about my experience, especially about the driving range. So I have tested this car at 90 km/h speed, 100 km/h speed, 110. Also I am doing the second one now. 120 km/h speed and 130 km/h speed. They are all long range, long distance, long trip tests. And in these 10,000 kilometers, depends on my experience, the optimum speed on long trips is 110 km/h speeds. For example, 3 months ago when I was performing this test, the temperature, outside temperature was between 19 and 20 Celsius degrees. But at the moment it changes 8, 9 and 10 Celsius degrees. So 10 Celsius degrees less. For example, at the moment it is 9 Celsius degrees outside. But the consumption is not too different. Almost the same. And if you watched my previous videos, I have been always talking that the temperature is not the biggest enemy of our range, the range of the battery or the car. The biggest enemy of the electric car range is wind. After the first 50 kilometers, surprisingly, on this road, it must be really windy. After the first 50 kilometers, the wind just cut out. So the wind you are hearing at the moment is just that I am moving at 110 km speed. That's all. There is no extra wind. Maybe a few kilometers. But on summer, when I was performing this test with this speed, it was too windy and I got 323 kilometers of range out of the battery with full charge. And today's test in winter time, 10 Celsius degrees less temperature, it is going to be almost the same. Very interesting. I see after 10,000 kilometers of driving this car, my theory is right. Wind is affecting the range more than the temperature, because after a while you start the car, the battery gets warmer as it keeps discharging energy. If you are, if you ever use any remote control cars, it's same. They are using LiPo batteries or lithium-ion batteries. They are all same. After a while you use the car, when you touch the battery, it gets really hot. So after the battery warms itself, temperature is not that important, but wind is the biggest thing that affects the electric car range. Depends on my experience after 10,000 kilometers. 110 kilometers per hour constant speed test finished. 210.9 kilometers, 19.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Average speed is actually 104 kilometers per hour, but as I keep stopping, it's dropping down. At the summertime, it was 20 Celsius degrees outside, and today it was 8, 9, and 10. Now it's 9 Celsius degrees, and it's interesting. The consumption is almost the same. And in the summer, only 2 of us were in the car. Same people, same road. Only difference is the wind. Okay, everyone. I am charging up the car. This was a very interesting test. Yes, we have tested the car on a specific speed, what kind of range we get. But the most important thing is that look at the trees. They are almost not moving, and a little bit wind just started. Even this is winter time. I have almost the same range with the summer test. The temperature was 11 degrees less, lower, but there was too much wind on the summertime. But today there is no wind, almost no wind at all, and we almost get the same range. So that proves wind has more effect on electric cars range than the outside temperature. This was all for today. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.